Hey everyone, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. Man, I haven't done this in like 3 days, and I forgot what my opening line was. Then I remembered as I was sitting here. Okay, so we're going to go back to my favorite player, Paul Morphy. We haven't looked at a Morphy game in a long time. He's playing Charles Morphy in New Orleans in 1869. And they played a match where Morphy spotted a knight. So for you eagle-eyed viewers, you may have noticed there's no white knight on B1. Okay, and Morphy would often spot amateurs, a knight or a rook, and make the game closer. Although I looked at the other games of the match and it wasn't really close. Okay, so Morphy played King's Gambit because you guys like that. And Morphy was thinking of you guys when he played this game. They played main variation. Even though white doesn't have a knight on B1. White can play D4, bishop C4 here, or H4. Played bishop C4. Instead of developing, black played G4. And Morphy said, I got 2 knights, one for each of you. And he just played D4, sacrificing his other knight. So now Morphy's down 2 knights. So engine would say black is winning. On the other hand, the engine would always say black is winning because white was down a knight when the game started. So now black is more winning, but actually less winning because Morphy has an initiative. D6 doesn't seem like best move. Castles. Maurian decides trade pieces. Bishop E6. That seems like a good idea. Morphy didn't want to trade pieces. He played D5. And Maurian tried to set up for the next game. Bishop C8. Bishop takes F4. White has a slight lead in development. I don't know if it's worth 2 knights, but it's getting there. I mean, black has no development and white has everything out. Okay, so F7 is quite weak. We've got some battery going here. So Maurian played Queen D7, defending F7 pawn. Morphy tried to crash through in the center with E5. Black decided trading queens was a good idea, and Morphy agreed that trading queens was a good idea for black. So Morphy played Queen E3, all kinds of discovered check threats. Black played Bishop E7, trying to defend. Morphy opened up the E file and played Rook A E1, getting his last piece into the attack. Now, if you're wondering, why did Morphy spot this guy a knight? This guy plays okay. Now you're not going to wonder. Black plays a move that nobody would ever think of ever. Has nothing to do with the game. Just loses a tempo. White, obviously, frankly, wants to play bishop takes D6. So black should do something about that. But black put it in H. H5, recommended by the engines, but not in this position. Very suspicious. Bishop takes D6, threatening bishop on E7 with most of white's pieces. Queen went back to D7. Bishop takes. If the queen takes, white can move his queen away and have a pin of the queen on the king. So black took with the knight. Now, for the first time in the video, you can pause your video and try to find the move that Morphy played that ended the game. After Morphy's next move, Maurian resigned. Okay, And it probably wasn't too tough. Unless you couldn't get it, then it was too tough. White played bishop b5, pinning the queen to the king with the obvious idea, if queen takes b5, queen takes e7 checkmate. If black does nothing, like he likes to do, h4, queen takes e7 checkmate with advantage. And finally, if black plays sort of the obvious way, knight c6, takes, and black is still up material, white does the same thing he did with bishop b5, but he does it on c6. Bishop takes c6. You can't take with the knight because it's illegal. There's a pin. And if you take with the queen, you get checkmated. And if you lose your queen, that's also bad. So after bishop b5, even though white is down 2 knights still, I think white's completely winning and Morphy's opponent resigned. I hope you enjoyed that game as much as Morphy did, although I doubt it. Without the b1 knight, he was able to play rook a e1 one move quicker. That helped a little bit. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This has been 5 Minutes with Ben. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll see you guys next time with more 5 Minutes with Ben. Bye.